Think you know China? Think again. What if I told you that almost everything you've heard is either a tiny piece of the puzzle or just flat out wrong? Like, what if the Great Wall isn't even visible from space? I've spent thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours digging up the most insane, mind-blowing facts about China that literally no one is talking about. We're going to uncover secrets that will completely change how you see this country. Ancient inventions that shaped our world. Modern marvels pushing the limits of what's possible. Let's start with the biggest lie we were all told as kids. The Great Wall of China is the only man-made object visible from space. It's completely false. Astronauts who have actually been to space, like Neil Armstrong and even Chinese astronaut Yang Liwei, you absolutely cannot see the Great Wall with the naked eye from low Earth orbit, let alone the moon. Think of it like trying to see a single strand of hair from across a football field. Imagine traveling from New York City to Chicago in less than 3 hours. That's not science fiction, that's everyday life in China. They are home to the world's largest, fastest, and most advanced high-speed rail network on the entire planet. At speeds of up to 217 miles per hour, the Shanghai Maglev is even faster, hitting a mind-boggling 267 miles per hour using magnetic levitation. This network connects almost all of China's major cities. The Chinese language doesn't have an alphabet like ABC. Instead, it has characters, and there are over 50,000 of them in total. 50,000. Can you even imagine trying to learn that many? Every single character is like a tiny piece of art, with specific strokes and orders you have to follow perfectly. To read a newspaper or a book, you generally need to know about 2,000 to 3,000 of the most common characters. What if I told you that 4 of the most important inventions in human history all came from one place? Paper, gunpowder, printing, the compass. All of them were invented in ancient China centuries, and in some cases millennia before the Western world. These aren't just inventions, they are the fundamental building blocks of the modern world. Imagine a house so big it has over 9,000 rooms. Now what if I told you it wasn't just a house, but an entire city that was off-limits to ordinary people for 500 years? For 5 centuries, it was the palace of Chinese emperors, the center of their government, the literal center of the Chinese universe. And according to legend, 9,999 rooms, one short of 10,000, the number for the heavenly palace of the Jade Emperor. China is a massive country. It's almost as wide as the continental United States, which means it should naturally span about 5 different time zones. If you were in the far west of the US at 7 a.m., it would be 10 a.m. in the Far East. Simple, right? Well, in China, if it's 7 a.m. in the Far West, it's also 7 a.m. in Beijing, over 3,000 miles to the east. In the westernmost parts of China, like Xinjiang, the sun doesn't rise until around 10 a.m. in the winter, and it doesn't get dark until after midnight in the summer. It's a daily, countrywide state of jet lag. Everyone loves pandas. They're cute. They're cuddly. But here's the secret. Every single giant panda in the entire world, and I mean every single one, originally comes from China. Even the pandas you see in zoos in the US, in Japan, or anywhere else are technically on loan from the Chinese government. But China launched one of the most massive and expensive conservation efforts in history to save them, and it's working. Their status was upgraded from endangered to vulnerable. The latest figures put China's population at over 1.4 billion people. That's more than the entire population of North America, South America, and Europe combined. 1 out of every 6 people on this planet lives in China. The country is a mega-organism of human activity on a scale that has never existed before in history. Imagine every single person in the United States, Canada, and Mexico deciding to travel all at the same time. It's called Chunyun, the travel rush around the Chinese New Year. It's the largest annual human migration on Earth. Over a 40-day period, nearly 3 billion trips are made. That's not a typo. 3 billion. It shows how far people will go to be with family. The legend says that in 2737 BC, the Emperor Shen Nong was boiling water when a leaf from a nearby tea plant blew into his pot. He drank the infusion and found it refreshing, and just like that, tea was born. It's the second most consumed beverage in the world after water, and it was discovered in China over 4,000 years ago. There are elaborate tea ceremonies that are a form of art. So the next time you sip a cup of tea, remember you're taking part in a 4,000-year-old tradition that started with a single leaf falling into a pot in ancient China. And the secret word is dragon. Comment it down below for a chance to win. And there you have it. 10 of the most shocking and mind-blowing secrets about China. Which fact shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed these facts and want to see more, obliterate that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications so you're the first to see the next video. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.